Hello and welcome to the second part of assembling from the company Winner, their 7051, the red Ferrari. And in part 1, that was the first instruction booklet, I assembled this here, the front part of the car, driver seat, front suspension, steering. And the instructions are really good. The piece quality is really good. The design of the building process is very good. Really enjoyable, good structured build. And with all the special pieces that Carter and Winner offers us, you can build more efficiency than with Lego. Okay, now we're going here to instruction number 2. These are the parts I still have to assemble. This part was end of building step, or building instructions number 1. Start to building the rear axle. So now we're bringing on suspension and everything on here, and then we marry it with this. There's a third instruction booklet. You are getting 2,461 pieces for $82 with shipping, or also include shipping. And in the third instruction booklet it shows you how you can use power function on this model in 2 ways. Way 1 opens the doors and I believe the engine cover in the back, and number 2 makes it drive and steerable. Steerable, perhaps I don't get, and with the white Pagani, the last Technicar here in my videos, it was the same. I couldn't get both front wheels correctly straight. They are always both a little bit go inside and the front, and so perhaps driving, I don't know if this will work very good. I don't have power functions free. All my power functions are in other cars or tanks, and I don't care. The rest is really good. Okay, let's build this thing to the end. Well, the beginning of book number 2 brings us here. Building rear suspension, differential, everything. Everything works fine, is smooth. Here this orange piece, that's interesting because this is a 3-length axle with stopper there, and so it's possible for later on just to adjust here the motor for this car to drive. The space is there, you just plug it in and this thing goes forward. That's nice. That's a really useful part, I have to say. And I don't know, is this available from Lego? No, I don't think so. I haven't seen it, but that. And these here in transparent red, nice. Good pieces, good set. So we assembled the motor, the engine here, and when you replace it, you can click it out easily, and then you bring on the L or XL motor to the X, and then you can have a power functions model without here the engine, but it will work, so that's nice. This is a very good constructed engine. The one from the white Pagani is a little bit more interesting and better, but this is a nice engine too, really, for a V12. Really good, really good. And how I said, it's easy attachable, detachable, so you can bring on power functions. That's cool. Check out the video if you haven't from the white Pagani and the engine there. The white Pagani was better from inside, but not so good looking car from outside. And here the red Ferrari is a very, very good car from inside. Not so good as the Pagani, but it's very good. But it looks much better than the white Pagani. So best is buy both. One looks better, the other makes more fun. But when I say the other or mostly is better, this is very good too. This is very good too. So buy both. So to the rear axle and the engine, the third part assembled on the same blade is the back of the car, and here the 4 exhausts and the double pipe system here. Double exhaust for end muffsen. I don't know. Here these are stickers on lift arms. This is a very solid build. Only the parts you need, but solid enough to do the work. That's good. Oh, I assembled a hair. Oh man. Oh, I'm really excited to put this onto the other part of the car and have the final length. Oh man, excitement. So we got more of the tail back of our car. No, it's not the same. It looks different. You see, there's a guy on the horse. The blue pins there will be a white 2x4 tile to cover it with the number plates. These are these cool pieces here too, these tiles with a lot of holes. They're much better solution than the fences. Here more coverage. It's very compact. And through all the special parts and really thinking about what you're doing, the guy here who designed this, he saved a lot of pieces. That's great, because if you want with this 9-volt motors from Lego or Winner, or it doesn't matter from which company, if the car has 2000 pieces or here 2400, it will not be very fast. So try always to keep the weight down. The Ford Mustang Hoonigan with his over 3000 pieces, or the Porsche or the Bugatti, when you motorize them, they're too lame. Makes no fun. Then better don't do it. But this is nice. Here in this little part we have 3 very good special parts. Here the 3-length Technic brick with 2 holes. Very good. This piece here, half of the blade with pinhole 2x2 and this 1x1x1 slope, not 1x1x2/3. He has here the whole length. Same height as the Technic brick. That's nice. And it delivers us this here. And the possibility here again to attach. And we have assembled the rear spoiler. And now here's the beauty. We married both parts. And so we have an overview over the length of the car. It is like all the 1 to 8 cars, like the Mercedes. They fit here on my turntable. That's always nice for the review. And it's easy to bring these parts together. They easily fit together, so no problem with that. It's really good. And this third function, how it will work, that goes underneath the car. How this will turn out at the end, but so far looks great. So I assembled here the possibility to gear this up, to lift the engine cover here. And here is the first part of the body paneling. It's massive here. It's 4 length in the Lego lift arm system. It makes the body wider. Here the air intakes. So for me it's too dark. I assemble it tomorrow, the rest of the parts. Well, this was a great 3 hours. I'm not so fast today, I don't know why. But I'm not in a hurry anyway, aren't I? No, I'm not. Yesterday ended with coming so far. And today I assembled here the engine cover, and this will have, like the white Pagani 2, here the mud guards directly stuck to the cover here. So this will be one big piece that covers, I don't know exactly, that covers everything here. I believe it will be attached perhaps in this way here, so that it will look cool. It's a nice building technique to get this. It looks cool. Only one thing bothers me a little bit, the many holes here in the lift arms, because these are the special lift arms, and you can achieve building techniques you can't with Lego, but if it stays this way with that many holes, I don't think I like it. Here's one special piece too, you see this? You put it on the X, and then you have the little ball joint. Where is it here? You get this here on top of an X, of an axle, not of an X, of an axle. So you put it in here. That looks cool, that's nice. But like I said, the holes give me a little bit of a headache. We will see. And so looks the engine cover with the mud guards, with these pieces here. Nice, this little slope there, to give it this look. Nice detail. And I found a solution to cover the holes in the lift arms with the soft axle, and that's okay. That's a pretty good solution. I like this way to build the rear mud guards and the whole trunk, or in that case the engine cover, in one piece. So if you have it up, you can really have a good look to the engine and to the wheels and everything. That's nice. That's really a good solution that Winner has found here. So, and this is how the car looks, and this engine cover is on. When you assembled it, an X here, attach it to the roof, then we make this little black panels, click it in, click this into the engine cover and that here, and then we have one big piece. I show it to you in the review. You can here, and then it lifts up there. That is good. The angle here I like very much. Overall, this is, I believe, really a good set, Winner. From the look, it's much better than the white Pagani. Still, the white Pagani was a little bit more enjoyable to build, just only 1%, perhaps 2. This is amazing too. But this car looks much better, and really cool solutions. So this is really worth every cent I have paid. Here's one of the wing doors, and they are nicely made. Inside we have a big black sticker and a sticker for a speaker. They are not really centered. That's a pity, but okay. This is nicely glossy. You see it there in the car. Half of the door is really dark. Okay, so let's assemble this, and I believe that was it then. The rest is over pieces for adjustment with the power functions. I believe we are done here with the static version. And this is how our Ferrari looks when everything is open. And in a few seconds in the review part I show you how both of the functions, how fast they are, how many times you have to turn it around, and show it to you closed, and yes, the positive and the negative things of this set. But it's mostly positive. Okay, see you in a second. Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. Now, hello for the review part. Here is it. The red Ferrari. I don't say a name. It's a red Italian sports car. This is the Winner set 7051 red super sports car. It comes with 3 instruction booklets. It has 2,461 pieces, and the price is, you can get the set from the link in the description of the video if you want to buy it, and I have to check, it's $82 for 2,461 really good pieces. Okay, You've seen how I assembled it. It's a really enjoyable build. A really enjoyable build. It's a well-designed car. The pieces quality is amazingly good. It's nearly on Lego niveau. And it looks much better than the white one. So we know that here the better job. The white one was more enjoyable to build. This is very enjoyable too, but the white one was a little bit cooler to build. Here it was really one of the best Technic sets, Chinese Technic sets I have ever built here, together with the white one. Really, really good. And it's designed from Chinese, not only copied like Mold King, that's really from Winner itself. And the $82 here is for the static version. As you've seen when I assembled it, there are no power functions for this price included. You can order the power functions, or you have on your own. And the really, really, really cool thing about this is the third instruction booklet here. Because 1 and 2 are for assembling, and 3 is you can build in the power functions very easily after you finished it. When you decided, oh, perhaps now after 3 months I want power functions, so go in 10, 12, 15 minutes and you have the power functions in. The first version is here to control the wing doors and the engine cover in the back here to move. And the other version you can use the power functions are with 2XL, a servo, the receiver and the battery box of course is here to make it drivable. And that's really in a few minutes, because here is the space for the engines and so on, here for the battery box, and you just remove the fake engine and put the real engine on, and then this car function. So I show you the three functions. One is steering, yes, obviously, and this works very well with one small issue. So here we have, this is light speed. You really have to turn a little bit. But the wing doors are very steady, look really cool. The mechanism works well. It's not the fastest one, but it works. The black inside here are stickers. Some stickers here on the instruments. So, and the second function is here in the back of the car. Stay in. So that was one too much. So we have a cool view of the well-constructed engine. This is one of the best engines I ever assembled. That's really cool. The one in the white Winner is a little bit cooler, but this is very cool too. Better than most of the other engines I've assembled. It works well and it looks cool and it's well made. And yes, here the pistons are working, everything works. Okay, so I make a cut for closing the doors and so on. So, okay. So there's only one little issue with this model. That's both of the front wheels are going inside a little bit, because the piece, you know, the modified lift arm, it goes under the gear for steering. In my opinion, it's 3 millimeter or 4 millimeter too short. So it's a lot of pressure on it, and so the wheels go a little bit so inside to the front. But I driven it here on the floor without power functions, with moving my hands. Yes, I can move my hands. No, and you perhaps 3 or 4% it's slower through these wheels when you recognize it a little bit, but it's okay. And it doesn't weigh too much, so I believe it will drive well with the power functions. The rest is really great. I think the red one here looks okay. Yes, blue pins and so on, that's annoying like always. But it's overall, I think the look is okay. The design is very good from inside, how you build it, how you assemble it, that's great. The pieces are very good and good. So it's always an A or a B. From the piece quality. There are really cool special parts that Lego doesn't offer. So you have building techniques, they are very efficient and very entertaining. So overall, this is I believe, really a good model. For me, it's a great model. For the most people, it's a good model. But the build was so enjoyable that you can overlook, okay, the doors are not perfect. And there's, here, showed you here. So the 1-2 things, but Winner's making Technic models like this since 2 years. I think for 2 years this is really okay. Lego started from scratch and they needed their time for great models too. If you see their first Technic models and now some things, everything's good. So I believe Winner will become much better with time, but this is a good start. I can really recommend you, if you believe it looks cool, then buy it. It's really worth the money. The building experience is great. It looks okay. All the functions are working very well. The instructions are great. Power functions are built in 10 minutes. Great model. Okay, this was it. I'm Frank from the Brick Freaks. Thank you for watching and have a good time. Bye bye.